So today I have a price update on Matic. Now Polygon, Matic, you guys have been following me for a while. You know this is part 3, and what we have today is a price of $2.16. That is up 21.1%, up against BTC, that's 31%, and up against ETH is 27%. Now this says a lot because we've been in an extreme red market. A dip, and you know, is May, so May is usually take a dip and then we go up the next month. But Matic has been on a roll, even though there's been blood in the streets, and it has been doing numbers. As you can see here on the 1 year, we're up 10,000%. Okay, so I want to give you guys a price update on this one because I've been following Matic for a while. I've been in since around maybe 4 or 5 cents, and yeah, man, $2.16. What can I say? So the market cap currently is 13.1 billion with a circulating supply of 6.1 billion and its max supply at 10 billion, and it is currently ranked 16th. So just taking a quick look, the market cap as a total is $2 trillion in crypto currently, and BTC's dominance is at 38%. Oh man, I've been covering BTC dominance for some time. Take a look at that video, and ETH is 18.4%. So let me get over to the charts and let you know what I'm seeing. All right, so we have Polygon Matic here, and as you can see, we hit an all-time high of around 2.7, and we're currently taking a nice little breather, a little dipsy-do. Is currently around 2.14, and what you can see here, I think one of my last videos I did a price target, and we destroyed that price target. I mean, that was a little while ago, but on the 2.618 on this fib extension, we hit around $1.45. We destroyed that price target. So I didn't put a video out. I'm sorry guys, but I've been a little busy. But I also been following Matic, and I had another fib extension built out for my price targets, and that was here. So as you can see, once we destroyed this price target at the 2.16 back in around an all-time high of March 11th, we now went over to a price target of the 1.272 to the 1.618, and that was trading in a nice little area, but that was the 1.618, and that was $1.80. So as you can see, it was trading in a nice area between these metrics. So I definitely want you guys to take a look at these. And as you can see, we destroyed the top of my price target again. So now I had to make a new price target. So it went through at 2.48, and this time I took a little profit. Now I have a huge bag of Matic, so I took about 20% off the board because, as you guys know, I've been in Matic since around 4 to 5 cents. And yeah, I could take a little off the board because you always want to take profits. And as you can see, we went through this 2.618, and we're now taking a dip, and we're going to find some grounds maybe around, what is this, the $2 mark, $2.06, or we might find a psychological level right at $2. Now, if you go down a little further, it's a possibility we also come down to our 1.618 and make a little bounce. So that will be $1.80. So we just want to see, make sure we want to watch this thing and see where it goes. But I know you guys are here for another price target, and I'll get to that in a second. But just taking a look at this now dip, we understand that one, it went through our 2.618, so it's natural that it's going to take a dip. And as you can see here on our trend indicator, let me get my brush, it is an extreme overbought territory. Okay, so it actually made a double dip in extreme overbought territory. So it's nice that it can actually come back down, take a breather, trade back into range, and if it trades back into range, it can now go for new heights. Okay, so just because it comes down in our trend indicator, that doesn't mean that it's going to go all the way down on our price action. What we want to see is it take a breather and continue to move upward. But we want to see where it stabilizes. And looking at our stochastics RSI, let's see here, let's throw our 50 line on there. Okay, so with the 50 line on there, it's also now taking a dip from its overbought territory. We want to see if it's going to now take a bounce here at our 50, or it can even go as low as down to the bottom of our range. We want to see what happens, but the stochastic RSI is going to give us a lot more signals, but I would like to see where this thing's going to stabilize. So let me throw up a fib retracement really quickly. So just throwing up a fib retracement, I think that's the bottom point of this move up to our new all-time high. It looks like we have a 382 of $1.93. So if it hits that $1.93 mark, guys, we are still very bullish. I understand a lot of people chase these waterfalls, but if you guys have been on Matic, because you never want to chase a raging bull, you want to always, of course, get in before it starts to move. But if you guys have bought in at the top, no worries. I can see this thing coming down to our 382 or one of our other price targets that I put in here. But also, you want to look at our 50 EMA. So with the 50 EMA, it is overstretched. We want to start seeing this thing catch up. So if I see it come to this price target earlier of around $1.80, I can see that being the bounce. Or if it starts to actually stable off and this 50 EMA is able to catch up around our 1.93, that's going to be at our 0.382 mark. So then I'll have more of a structured foundation to say, okay, if our 50 EMA catches at one of these points, I'm ready to buy back in more Matic. Now, I have been very conservative with my price targets, and what I'm going to do is another fib extension just to show you the short-term price targets, and then I'm going to let you know my long-term price targets because I'm very bullish on Matic, and I hope you guys are as well. So just stretching it out a little more. I am on a 4-hour chart. Sorry, guys. I hope you took notice of that. But on this 4-hour chart, I'm going to do a short-term fib extension just to show you where I feel price action is going to go after this dip. And I'll say I'm going to draw a point from here and take it to this swing high here and bring it to this small dip for a swing low. Because as you can see, what this dip did, let me grab a brush, what this dip did here is it bounced right off of our one price target of 2.618 at $1.45. So I think that's a strong key metric because it's following our lines and our levels. So I think that's a point where it stabled off and it's a nice point to draw from to draw out the next price targets. So let me just zoom out here. And the first target is going to be our 1.272, of course, like always, at $3.49. And take that to our 1.618, the rectangle, and you have a range that I think is going to fall between of $3.49 to $4.03, and the $4.03 mark is on 1.618. Scrolling out a little more, just really quickly, let me throw these up there. Boom, you have $4.63, and the top of this range is going to be $5.62 at our 2.618. Now that is the short term because like I said, if Matic has this much power in a red market, that means the market is showing nothing but blood in the streets and it's still booming. What's gonna happen next month when everything starts going parabolic and Matic was already green? It's not going to cool off when everything else is booming. It's going to keep booming with the rest of the market, okay? Because you already know Ethereum is one of the top projects in cryptocurrency, and Matic is building the layer 2 solution for the internet of the future, okay? So this is the short-term price target of $5.62. Now let me show you my long-term price targets. Oh my gosh, guys, I have so much levels in here. I mean, I've been following Matic for some time, man. I tell you. Okay, I got it cleaned up just a tiny bit. Just some levels that I had there earlier back in the day. And, you know, back in the day for crypto was just 3 months ago. But I've been following Matic since around January, February. All right, so just zooming in a little bit here. This fib extension, I'm going to draw back out from around here at one of these points from earlier before we start to make these massive moves. I'm going to take this to our new all-time high, okay? Now with our new all-time high, I'm going to say that if it comes down to our 382, then the 382 is always a strong level, but you can also, let me throw the fib retracement back up. This is going in a little deeper. You can also be conservative and even bring that down to our 618. So that means if Matic was to come down to our 382, cool. If it comes down to our 50% retracement, cool. Now, I think I'm very bullish on Matic. This is just something that the market has not yet told me. So I'm going to draw this swing low point to our potential 618. So if it comes down to our 618, guys, what I'm thinking, let me delete this other extension. What I'm thinking, outside of what we had, a price target of $5.62. Let's delete that. We have a price target of $4.63. Let's move that to our new 1.272, which is $4.79. The 1.618 is going to be $5.76, but let's go up as far as our 2.618, and I'm predicting a longer term price target of $8.38. Okay, now I think we can hit this target by the end of Q3. And Matic, like I said, it has been rolling. I don't see it cooling off anytime soon. This small dip, if it comes down to a 382 or a 618, that is still a small dip. So Matic going under $1, that's just not something that I'm predicting. That's not something that I'm speculating. So I'm very comfortable with a price target of $8.38 because Matic is the wave of the future, with Ethereum not yet ready to scale up on its own. And Matic is just taking all that pressure off this huge Goliath called Ethereum, and it's going to make us profitable. So make sure you keep looking out for Matic and where this thing is going to stop, because I think it's going to be a huge buying opportunity whenever it starts to level off.